name's Alexis. I'm a dancer with the Leigh Purtill Ballet Company. And I also danced basically my whole life growing up. So 'tis the season. I'm going to look back at one of my old Nutcrackers, and we're going to get to go travel back in time and see me as a little tiny baby. Well, a 15-year-old. If you're a dancer, I know that your heart is beating right now to this music. That's me, little tiny me. Snow was always so fun, but so long and so hard. At the studio that I was at, when you first joined the company, snow was the first thing you did, and I think it's harder than some of the variations, honestly. It's just so long. This girl who played Marie, or Clara, if you know her as Clara, was the nicest person I've ever met, and also such a prodigy. It was like she was so good, but you couldn't even be mad because she was so nice. I'm so good at bérets and so fast at bérets because we did this 1,000 times a year, and this was a pretty big stage. You had to get far. I still hate them though. This is my dad's favorite piece of music in the show because he really likes the choir edition. Holding this forever was so hard. I was like at the end of the line and I was struggling to stay up there. More berets. This part was fun. The blizzard, this part was super fun. By this point, everyone has stopped smiling because everyone is so tired. We're pretty out of sync here. This was always hard to get. There's a lot of running in this dance. I was always so out of breath. This part was always a mess in rehearsals too. The crisscrossing, people just have trouble getting that. More running. Running in point shoes is so hard too because it's such a different feeling walking and running in point shoes than in flat shoes. But you have to make it look pretty. It's hard. And then they give Marie the crown that they stole from the Rat King because, of course, who doesn't want a dead rat's crown? This was always hard for me because I don't have a flexible back, and so bending over like this was a struggle. More berets. These berets were killer. My toes were always so tired. Mirlitons. I loved being a Mirliton. That's me right there. Little me. I was so thrilled when I got the casting this year, or the year that we did this. I had wanted to be a Mirliton since I was literally like 6 years old. I was beyond thrilled to be doing this. I think part of it was the costumes. I think these costumes are so cute. This is some of my favorite music too. I just think it's so cute. I always thought it was fun that Marie and the Nutcracker were included in this dance, that they had something to like do during Act 2. Jetés, those jetés that don't have a développé, are the worst. I was struggling to stay up. Those shoes were so dead, and I didn't have a backup pair. So, lesson learned, always have multiple pairs with you. You can see me getting like more and more unstable. Oh man, I was so relieved at the end of this dance. Flowers. This was another super long dance that you did pretty early on in the company. I really liked these costumes too. They had recently upgraded the tutu skirts like maybe a year or two. before I did this, and the way they cut them to look like petals I thought was so gorgeous. That's me struggling in arabesque. I was really close with this girl. We're like talking through our teeth to each other on the stage. Another back bend that just killed me every time. I actually thought that Snow was more fun than Flowers, but Flowers was a lot harder for me. Look at me kicking my leg up there because I have like 0 extension. Everybody off stage to drink water and pant your lungs out. Again, just like Snow, no one is smiling at this point because everyone's just trying to get through the dance. I'm so bad about like holding my arms. Like I have such droopy elbows. Everyone off stage again to go pant and drink water. And now for the hardest part of the dance, the fast part. I was always kind of grateful I wasn't in the front for this because these arabesques, I was so unaligned. This part looks simple, but this was so hard. More running. Not the best circle we had ever done. If you look really closely, you can see everyone breathing so hard. Aw. Good memories. I hope you enjoyed looking back down memory lane as much as I did. Keep an eye on LPBC for our version of Nutcracker next year, 2023.